23.
So,
We
like,
need to get
which
ready
part would
and
Batman,
go
like,
into the
or
car.
Bruce Wayne would appear in, like,
We
in
are also
the video?
bringing
Like,
Rosie,
would he,
right?
Yes.
like, be seen, like, in the
Rosie
train
and
or the
Caillou,
bus
we are going
scene?
to the therapist building. Let's go into the 1990s Toyota.
Or one of the people in the station that's
Hello,
walking?
Boris. My name is Dr. Lopez, and I am the family therapist. I'd like to talk to the parents first.
All right. My son is 13 years old, and he is a 7th grader.
And
He
would there
used
be,
to
like, the
be
part
a
where
great
Caillou
kid with
mentions
good
on how he got
grades.
grounded? Like,
Until he
what would
reached
Caillou,
the age
like,
of 10,
tell
he changed into a delinquent.
excuse
He
me?
did a lot of bad things.
Okay, how do you discipline your children?
We used to ground him for a few weeks, until his behavior got horrible, and we started grounding him for 8502730173031 years.
Are you serious or are you joking
And what about
around?
Mammoth Tank
I
Chan?
am serious.
That's the first
She would probably
problem.
appear too, like, but where would
Grounding your
Mammoth
son
Tank
for an
Chan be
absurd
seen
amount
at?
of time is a problem, because what is the incentive to be good? Also, do you even go through with your punishments? You should have got him help with his anger issues instead of grounding him like that.
Perhaps we are a little lenient. Sometimes we forget the punishments. We ground him for those years again.
That's also a problem, because you don't follow through with your punishments.
And don't forget, like, in
You
the
forget
cat
them,
in the
and
diner
the
scene,
punishments
like
are
in the
absurd.
restaurant
What
scene,
can
it
you do
shows
to
Ghost
punish him?
staring.
You create a reasonable
probably the
punishment
end of the
and correct
video,
the bad behavior, so he
Where it
won't
shows
do
the
it
image
again.
of Ghost staring.
There are multiple punishment ways such as positive reinforcement, taking away privileges for a few weeks or months, etc.
I will work on it. Also, his behavior is affecting our mental healths, especially Rosie's.
May I talk to Rosie, please?
Sure.
Hello, Dr. Lopez. My name is Rosie, and I'm 10 years old.
How is Caillou's bad behavior affecting you? Like, how do you feel when Caillou misbehaves?
When Caillou misbehaves, I get scared because I don't want him to hurt me or my parents or others. He ruins things for me, so I am afraid to find things, because he may ruin it. Also, he destroyed the house multiple times, steals things such as Mr. Hinkle's red Chevy Impala, etc.
No one your age should feel like that. As a family therapist, I will try my best to help your family out during these times.
Thanks, Dr. Lopez.
Let's talk about things. What do you like to do? Like, what are your hobbies?
I like to draw anime characters and cartoon characters. I like watching cartoons such as SpongeBob, Loud House, Regular Show, Rugrats, etc. I also like playing video games.
I sometimes like to watch cartoons, although I haven't heard of the Loud House or Regular Show before. I watch older
And then,
ones
like,
like Doug,
like,
Cat Dog,
talking about, like,
Rocko's
if
Modern
there were,
Life,
like, be a
etc.
flashback scene, like, where Caillou actually insulted Riot Hound, aka
Now I'll talk
Disaster
to
Piece.
Caillou.
Okay, good luck.
Hello. My name is Caillou. What do you want?
I will just get to the point. Why do you misbehave like you do?
I do it because it is fun. Also, my dad always grounds me forever. What's the point of being good? Even if I do something slightly wrong, he'd ground me for years. I know what I am doing is wrong, but it is like an addiction. For some reason, I always feel angry. It feels like my anger takes over my body. I want to stop but I can't.
An addiction, eh? You definitely have anger issues, and you are addicted to doing bad things. Here are some tips. Always think before you speak, don't hold a grudge, count to 10, take deep breaths, stretch, and listen to some music.
I'll try out your advice.
Your alternative school classes will teach you more about improving your behavior. You definitely need to improve your behavior, because if you don't then your crimes will be on your permanent record. I will prescribe you some medication, and that will help you.
Okay.
How did your talk with the therapist go?
It went fine. She gave me tips and she prescribed me medications. I try to control my anger but it's like it takes over my body. It's an addiction and I am trying to stop.
The therapist scolded me about grounding you for an absurd amount of time.
That's the freaking problem, Dad. You ground me for a long time and you don't let me regain your trust. I just gave up. Now I like doing bad things.
Please calm down. I know what your mom and I did was stupid. We both need to improve our behavior. Still, burning down the school was awful.
I know. It's like my anger takes over and I see red and do bad things.
Especially like Daleks Rex Reinhardt is causing the chaotic destruction the high school that blew it up, the equipment, the bomber mess, like a German bomber. That's just how the Daleks did this created before. Like reverse history, the flashback then.
Yeah, so
It
tell me
takes
about like,
time, Caillou.
would there be a flashback scene
It'll take a
where
while
Caillou
to
insulted
regain your mom
Ridehound,
and
like
I's
when Ridehound
trust,
got mad at
but I believe in your Caillou.
saying,
We will
"What
try
did you
not
just
to
call
ground
me?"
you for years and reasonably discipline you. I will go hang out with James Johnson for a little bit.
Oh yeah,
See
don't
you
forget in the
later.
end scene it just shows like a
I definitely need to
word
change.
that just shows a picture of Ghost staring.
Happy Friday,
Like
Caillou.
an image.
During this past 2 weeks, your behavior
Or
is
maybe
somewhat
it's a post-credit
improving.
scene or something.
I am proud of you. Of course you are having a few anger outbursts, but not nearly as bad as the things that you did in the past.
Thanks,
As
Sarah.
a fourth wall
You're
break.
welcome. Now, we will review different ways to manage your anger, and other things you've learned this week.
Monty Pythons.
Then you will do your schoolwork such as
What?
maths, English, etc.
I just said that it's sharing like Monty Python, sharing like
I have
Monty
to say,
Python's break the fourth
I am
wall.
quite impressed on how much progress
Yeah,
you've done during
like
these
what was
past
like
2
the
weeks.
like Ghost staring doing?
You still have a long way to go, but you are making tremendous progress. Also, I am going to try out different ways to discipline you instead of my past idiotic ways.
Thank you, Dad.
You're welcome. Also, once you make more progress, then you can go to restaurants and stores more often. Let's go home. I finally
Like, you
got
know
a
what the
new
ghost staring image is
F-150
from, like
truck
Call of Duty Modern
because the
Warfare
engine
2,
exploded
2022.
and fell out of my old one. Caillou. We are having spaghetti,
Like, you know, like,
breadsticks,
the ghost
and salad
staring
for
meme.
dinner.
I don't want that crappy food.
Like, you know that
instead I
ghost
want
stare from
McDonald's.
what is from?
Stop throwing a tantrum, or you are grounded for 840,283,921,037
You know what Modern
years. I forgot
This is
that
the
isn't a
image.
good idea. I will send you to your room and take away your Xbox for a week.
Simon
if
Ghost
you keep
Riley,
doing
by the
this.
way.
You need to take deep breaths and count to 10.
1, 2, 3.
Like, you have the image
5,
saved.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry about the outburst. I will ask, may we have McDonald's instead of spaghetti, breadsticks, and salads?
No. Besides, McDonald's is closed because it got storm damage.
Okay, whatever you say.
Good morning, Caillou. I hope you had a good weekend. First we will learn about sympathy versus empathy. Empathy means experiencing someone else's feelings. It required an emotional component of really feeling what the other person is feeling. Someone else's suffering. It keeps more distance. So, take out your notebook and write down the notes.
Okay, Sarah. I thought it meant the same things. I didn't know they are different things.
You learned something new today then.
Next week, we will have another session with the therapist. How is the classes going?
It's going good. I am learning new things.
Since you are making progress, you can watch some SpongeBob on TV.
Yay. Ooh. SpongeBob isn't on today.